You know how once you get a disease, you can never get that disease again? Like the time Chucky on Rugrats got the chicken pox. Then he got over it and never had to worry about it again. Well, I heard that's not always true. There are actually some diseases you can get more than once, like diphtheria.
What's diphtheria?
Let's see what the CDC Pink Book says. Diphtheria is a disease that attacks your throat. It's caused by a bacteria that's so small you can't even see it.
How do you know if you have it?
Well, at first you don't. There's an incubation period in the beginning when the bacteria is dividing and you don't have any symptoms. Then you kind of feel like you have a cold. Your throat hurts, you're tired, and you have a fever. Then a gross membrane starts to grow in your throat. Then your doctor knows what it is.
How come you can have it more than once?
Well, normally, once you get a disease from a bacteria, your body's immune system remembers the bacteria. So, if you get it again, your body knows how to fight and kill the bacteria so you won't get sick. But the bacteria that causes diphtheria is tricky. It sends out a toxin that your body's immune system doesn't see, and that's what really causes the disease. So, if you get it a second time, your body still can't see the toxin, so you'll get the disease again.
Is it deadly?
It can be. The membrane that grows in your throat can grow and be big enough that it'll block your airway. So if you don't get it treated before that could kill you. Only a small percent of people who get diphtheria die though, but it can be dangerous in small children and elderly people.
Can I get it?
That depends. If you got your vaccines when you were a kid, you probably got a vaccine to protect you from diphtheria. It comes with the vaccines to protect you from tetanus and pertussis. The diphtheria vaccine trains your body to recognize the toxin, so then you'll be protected.
So if I get the vaccine, I'll never get diphtheria?
Nope. The vaccine is very safe and effective. Before it was invented, over 200,000 people a year got diphtheria in the United States, and almost 15,000 people a year would die from it. But since it was invented, it's been way less prevalent. Since 2000, only 5 cases of diphtheria have been reported in the United States. This definitely shows how effective the vaccine is. Diphtheria is so rare, though, only because of the vaccine. It's not gone. Very safe and effective. Before it was invented, over 200,000 people a year got diphtheria in the United States, and 15,000 people a year died from it. But since widespread vaccination was begun, it's way less prevalent. There have only been 5 cases in the United States since 2000. But the low rates are only because a lot of people vaccinate. It's not gone. So we need to keep vaccinating in order to make sure that the rates don't go back up. So, in conclusion, diphtheria is a disease caused by a bacteria that attacks your throat. A membrane is formed that can block your airway, which is deadly. If you get diphtheria and are healed, you can still get it a second time. Thankfully, scientists have created a vaccine that protects you from diphtheria, so you'll never get it. Be smart like Francine and get your vaccine!